What's up, everybody? It is Bucket Mouth Bass back here again today. I'm sure you guys already saw the title. Today I'm doing a comparison versus Crestliner aluminum boats and Ranger aluminum boats. If you guys are in the market for any boat, especially a Crestliner or a Ranger, you guys want to watch today's video until the very end so you know everything that you need to know before you dish out thousands of dollars for a boat. Guys, I'm gonna go through specific things that you need to know before you decide on which boat to go with, so stay tuned until the very end. And thank you to Missy Johnston for giving me the idea for today's video. I do appreciate that. If you guys have not subscribed, go below, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you do not miss anything going forward in the future. I make all kinds of fishing related videos, boating related videos, and boating comparisons like I am here today. If you guys like the video, go down and leave a like I said, and go down in the comments and let me know if you disagree with the video here today or I got something incorrect. Go down in the comments and let me know. I love hearing y'all's opinions. Let's go ahead and cue the epic music and the intro. Alright, today's video is going to be broken up into three different categories, starting with number 3, the customization when looking at Crestliner. Okay, no matter what Crestliner you buy, you only have the option of getting a Mercury motor on there. You do not have an option to get a different brand. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. If you're gonna get a boat with a Mercury motor anyway, really doesn't matter. Me personally, I just like to have a few options. Now moving over to the Ranger, when you're looking at your motor options, on the Ranger aluminum boats, you get a choice between a Yamaha or a Mercury motor. If you upgrade to that Yamaha, obviously it costs you a lot more, but it's nice to at least have the option. So with Ranger aluminum boats, you have two motor options, the Mercury and the Yamaha. Now looking at both boating brands, something that I really like about both of these brands is that they are completely welded. Okay, both brands completely weld their boats. I do not like rivets, I like the welds. If you guys prefer a boat with rivets, I definitely would not go with either of these two brands because like I said, they both come completely welded. And another feature I like about both of them is that there is no wood at all. I cannot stand boats with wood. For example, the Tracker Bass boats come with wooden decking that I really dislike. You don't want to have to deal with wood rot or anything like that. Even if it's under warranty, do you really want to be hassling with it? The answer is no, obviously. So do yourself a favor and go with an all aluminum boat. Crestliner and Ranger, completely aluminum, no wood, so no worries there. Now both boating brands come with a fish finder right off the bat, okay? They both come ready to fish. You get the fish finder like I was saying, you get the trolling motor, you get a motor, you get a trailer. So once you get the boat, all you have to do is gas it up and buy whatever equipment or take whatever equipment you already have and go out on the water. It's ready to go. Once you pick up the boat, it comes with everything you need to start fishing or skiing or whatever you're going to do with your aluminum boat. Now both boats look good. I cannot complain about either one, but when comparing the Ranger and Crestliner, I definitely think Ranger has the superior paint job, no doubt about it. It's a better paint job, it's gonna hold up a little bit longer, and it looks just a little bit better than Crestliner. If you guys disagree with that, let me know down below. Now moving on to the quality. Both of these boating brands are well made. Whether you go with Crestliner or Ranger, they're both well made. Again, going back to the hull, they're both completely welded and there is absolutely no wood, so definitely high quality there. When looking at the Ranger, I definitely think the Rangers are built a little bit better when you're comparing the two. Is it a super big difference? No, but I definitely think the Ranger boats are built a little bit better. And an area of concern you guys want to look at if you're buying a Ranger boat is that within the last 4 to 5 years, Bass Pro Shops actually acquired Rangers. So will they be the same quality as before Bass Pro brought them out? I'm not saying they won't be, but you definitely want to keep an eye on Ranger boats to make sure they're not cutting corners or anything going into the future. Now moving on to number 1, the cost of each one of these brands. That's definitely the biggest deal in today's video, is the cost comparison. When looking at Crestliner, the 2021 1700 Storm, you can go on their website and look at it. I will leave a link down below. With a 40 horsepower motor, starts at $16,000. They do have some more inexpensive boats on their website, but at that point you're kind of looking at buying a pond boat. I mean, they're super small and they have tiny motors. They have like 15 to 20 horsepower. So that 1700 boat that I'm talking about from Crestliner, with a 40 horsepower motor and everything you need to start fishing, okay, starts at $16,000. Obviously you can get a bigger motor and a few extra features, but the more you get, the more it costs. When you look at the equivalent, okay, now we're talking about Ranger. The Crestliner boat I was talking about was 17 feet long. Now looking at the Ranger RT 178, okay, it's 17 and a half feet long, and with a 50 horsepower motor, okay, that boat comes in at $20,000. So it's definitely a large increase in price from the Crestliner. For the equivalent Crestliner, it's $4,000 cheaper, okay? So that is definitely a big difference. Now, if you're looking at a deep V, Ranger does offer a deep V starting at about $17,000 with a 40 horsepower motor. That model is called the Versus 1660. Again, I will leave a link down below. So they do have a deep V that comes in at around $17,000, okay, with that 40 horsepower. So that's not a terrible price there when you're comparing back to Crestliner. But if you're looking at a bass boat, Ranger is definitely more for their equivalent bass boat. Now looking at Crestliner, they offer some of the cheapest boats on the market and they're definitely very high quality, but looking at Ranger, they're definitely more expensive and they are more premium boats, so they are a little bit nicer and a little bit more well built than an equivalent Crestliner is. But is it worth the cost? Now for my final thoughts and opinions, guys. Both boats are great. You cannot go wrong with either one of these brands. It's really up to you guys. If you guys are more concerned about quality, go with the Ranger. It's a little bit better quality, but if you're more concerned about price, you're still getting a very high quality boat, but it's more inexpensive if you go with the Crestliner, guys. Thank you for watching. If you guys disagree with anything, let me know down below in the comments. If you like today's video, subscribe, hit the like button and the bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.